Good morning, this is 97.7 The Bolt, and this morning on the Humboldt County Memorial Hospital Your Care, Our Mission show, I am joined by Michelle Slater. She is the CEO at HCMH. But first, before we get into what she wants to talk about, I just want to mention that they had about 250 Glow Run participants this past Saturday. Michelle said it was a lot of fun, so good job to everyone. Gary mentioned all of that money is going to help mammograms since it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So now we'll get back to Michelle Slater, and she said they have 2 new physicians coming to Humboldt, and Gary had talked about this past June. He was so excited for them to visit, and they have accepted the job, right, Michelle?
That's right, and good morning. They sure have. We were thrilled to see the signatures on the paper from these 2 physicians that will be joining us. So the impact that this brings is a much-needed level of access of care to Humboldt County. Our clinic in Humboldt has been down a couple of physicians for the past few years. That has led to an increased difficulty getting into the clinic, and in some cases resulted in patients leaving Humboldt and seeking care in other communities. Mm-hmm. Having the Woods part of this clinic and community will open up an opportunity for patients to reestablish care in Humboldt and to receive care close to home. Mm-hmm. They also bring a unique level of expertise to Humboldt that we haven't seen for a while. Dr. Ryan Wood comes with a dual certification in both family medicine and sports medicine.
Wow.
He looks forward to working with our local sports team and athletes to provide physician support as well as education. We recently contracted with the high school to provide medical care on their sidelines, and Dr. Ryan will be a great addition to this team as he joins us. Dr. Megan Wood is board certified in internal medicine and has a fellowship in endocrinology, which means that she focuses a lot of her practice on diabetes and thyroid disorders. Today, these patients are having to travel quite a distance to see an endocrinologist and typically have to wait months to get in. Dr. Megan will be here to provide that level of care to those in need. The Woods will be employed by Unity Point Clinic, and we as the hospital will continue to work collaboratively with them to provide the services and care our community needs. Even though we are 2 separate entities, we function as one and strive to provide exceptional, seamless care right here in Humboldt.
All right, awesome. So we talked a little bit about their background, and they do have a family. They're bringing a couple of boys with them. But what more do they have that they're bringing with them?
Yeah, the Woods are currently living in Melbourne, Florida, where they have been practicing for the last 4 years. Prior to that, they were in residency in Oklahoma, where Dr. Megan is from. Dr. Ryan comes from a military background, so he has been traveling the coasts for most of his life. They began looking to the Midwest earlier this year, where they knew they could find a better quality of life for their family and professional lives. As you mentioned, they do have 3 young children, 7, 5, and 2. Wow. So very excited to join a community that's very family-oriented. During their site visit and interview, Humboldt community displayed that for them, and they could not believe how nice, how happy, supportive our community was, and how many friends we all had. They truly had not seen anything like that or been part of a community that showed that much support.
All right, awesome. So we're going to take a quick break here on 97.7 Bolt, and we will be back to talk more about these 2 new physicians that are joining our community and some other things going on at the hospital here on the Your Care, Our Mission show, brought to you by the Humboldt County Memorial Hospital.
Flu season is just around the corner. Be prepared by getting your flu shot at the following clinic location. In Humboldt, October 1st from 3 to 5 at the Hospital Conference Room. On Monday, October 5th at the following clinic locations. Methodist Church in Gilmore City from 10 to 11. In Thor at the Lutheran Parish Hall from 1:30 to 2:30. And in Renwick at the Renwick Library from 3 to 4 p.m. On October 6th at the Senior Citizen Center in Livermore from 9 to 10. In Bode at the Bode Community Center from 10:30 to 11:30. And on October 15th in the Hospital Conference Room at the Humboldt County Memorial Hospital from 4 to 6 p.m. Medicare and insurance companies will be billed. Please bring your Medicare card and your insurance card and your Social Security number to the clinic. If you prefer, you may pay the fee of $20 for the flu shot or $25 for the flu mist. Refreshments will be provided at each clinic site by Humboldt County Memorial Hospital Foundation. Contact Humboldt County Public Health at 332-2492 if you have questions. Sponsored by the Humboldt County Public Health and the Humboldt County Memorial Hospital. Quality care close to home.
Good morning. You're listening to 97.7 The Bolt, and we are in the middle of the Humboldt County Memorial Hospital Your Care, Our Mission show, and I'm joined by Michelle Slater this morning, the CEO at HCMH, and we're talking about two new physicians, Dr. Wood, or the Woods, the family, and they're going to be joining Humboldt here pretty soon. Michelle, when exactly are they going to be looking to move to Humboldt and starting here?
Yeah, so Dr. Ryan and Dr. Megan anticipate starting in August of 2016. There is potential that that date could be moved up, but as right now we're planning on August. A couple of factors are playing into that time frame, which includes the current obligations they have with their contracts, as well as their kids finishing their school year in Florida. And then, of course, all the time that it takes to move a family and a house across the United States. So we're waiting with those factors. With the arrival, the clinic itself will be tight, housing 4 physicians and 3 mid-levels. So with that being said, the hospital board has approved moving forward with creating a facility master plan that will help us define what we want to look like in the next 10 years. We know our biggest priority now will be to move the clinic from across the parking lot to being attached to our hospital. This will not only allow more space to increase the patient experience and allow physicians to better collaborate with one another and the other specialists that we house in our hospital. My office is near a window where I sit, and I can see the patients go between the 2 buildings for services, and there's nothing worse than watching them do this during the cold, windy, snowy, icy days. Dr. Dvorak has always asked me since I've been here for a skywalk, but I'm hoping he'll be thrilled with a new building being attached versus a skywalk. So.
All right, awesome. So what are some other things going on at the hospital right now?
Yeah, one new piece of information is that we have another orthopedic surgeon that will be joining our team as a specialist traveling up from Fort Dodge. His name is Dr. Paradapa, and he will be able to see patients locally as well as do the procedures that he's capable of within our facility as well.
All right, awesome. Some very exciting things going on at the hospital as always. Anything else that you would like to mention, Michelle?
You know, I just want to thank the community and all the employees at Humboldt Hospital. It's been a great year for me, and I enjoy being able to serve this Humboldt County and my family, friends, neighbors, and enjoy spending time with the community and continuing to look for ways to better serve our needs.
All right, awesome. So that is Michelle Slater, the CEO at Humboldt County Memorial Hospital here on 97.7 The Bolt, part of the Your Care, Our Mission show.